evening and welcome to another IADC update. This evening we are back on site and we are going around the project to show you all of the developments that have taken place here in the past few weeks. We have not been outside in a while because we have been on the road, but we are back here this evening. And I know that you're going to enjoy the things that you're going to see in this program this evening because they mean a lot of progress is taking place at Argyle and we are moving ahead towards the completion of this project. This evening we are starting on the northeastern end of the project and we are on the Peruvian Vale side overlooking the city fence work that is taking place at the Argyle International Airport project site. And if you look past me, behind there, you will see that a significant amount of work is taking place. Now what you're looking at there, all those large boulders that are at the end of the site here, and as far down as the rock, that is about as far out into the ocean as we are taking this city fence work. From here on is a matter of continuing to bring the stones here and doing all the filling in, and then we have to put the tetra pots to use so that we can further reinforce the city fence system that we are putting in here at Argyle. Also from here you have a really good view overlooking the entire project straight across to the southern end of the runway, and you can see a little bit here in the 3rd kilometer where the runway continues to take shape. So a lot of work going on in this area, lots of trucks involved as we push this work along so that we can have it, if not completed, certainly substantially completed towards the end of this year. So from here we are going to go further into the 3rd kilometer, bring you closer to the action so you can see firsthand what is taking place here at the Argyle International Airport site. Stay with us. For staying with us. We have moved a little deeper into the 3rd kilometer of the project, and this kilometer is where you will find the river crossing work being done, the continuation of the runway taking place, and of course at the furthest end to my right we have the city fence work that you saw before going on, all in this 3rd kilometer of the project. Now yes, you can see that the runway is continuing in this area, and we're continuing to move a lot of the bank sides over in the northeastern end over here so that we have more space going that way for aircraft. And if you look to my far left, you will be able to see excavator down in the trench there. They are continuing to work on that area where we will be rerouting a small part of the river that will be flowing under the runway. So as soon as that is finished, and they have done a significant amount of work there, as soon as that is finished we would see the spanning of the river being expanded and things moving along nicely. If you look just at the end there, you will see the corrugated steel material that would be used in the spanning of the river. And also to my far left you can also see some work still going on the petroglyph hill, where the final rock, one last rock with about 3 petroglyphs on it, remains to come out. And before the end of today is Friday that we're doing this program, before the end of today that rock will be out and we would have successfully removed all the petroglyphs from the site of the Argyle International Airport and have them relocated to the new site at Escape in Argyle. From here we are going to go around into the 2nd kilometer of the project at the Apron area where all the excitement is at this time. Come with us. Hey, thanks for staying with us. We have moved into the 1st kilometer of the site and I am standing on the very top of the hill where the control tower is being constructed. And from this vantage point, as you know already, you get a really good view of the entire project. This is what you call a bird's eye view of everything that is happening on site. Of course, you're going to get to see what the control tower looks like at this time. A lot of work has gone into it, and they are nearing completion of this project, which should be ready, give or take, towards the end of July. So they have some time yet to complete this project and to have it done on schedule. Also from up here, if you look closely over into the eastern side of the project, you will see that the fire station is also moving along nicely. Significant amount of progress on that building, and they have until October or thereabout to complete that structure. A lot of other works taking place. The road from the fire station to the runway, that road is completed really, and if you look further down, the concrete plant and the asphalt plant, those are still in action. And to my right here, we are looking at what I call the most exciting thing happening out here now, because we have seen the start of the final layer of pavement work taking place at the site, and that work has started in the Apron area, and we have a bird's eye view of what's happening out there from here. We've had the base layer and all of that down for a while yet, and now we have seen the start of the actual pavement work, which is the hydraulic concrete being used there. That work is being done in slabs, and we are going to go closer to that so you can see more detail of what is taking place over there at the apron side of the runway. But before we do that, we're going to make a quick stop closer to the road here in the area that they're preparing for the fuel farm, where the drains are being put down, and we are making way for the fuel farm, as well as the area being prepared for the construction of the cargo terminal. So we're not finished yet. Stay with us. I did say that we were going to make a pit stop where the drains are being put in here at the end, that is just in the area of the fuel farm, where the fuel farm would be located. And these drains were all constructed here at the Argyle International Airport. These were made on site and put in here to take the volume of water, a significant amount of water that comes down off these hills down towards the ocean. Now they have completed what they're doing, putting in the drains, and we have seen the process of covering the drains has started, and that is what is taking up the attention of the men here on the site at this time. So we continue here at the Argyle International Airport to ensure that everything is done well and that we do not leave any room for mishaps later on, because as we know, a lot of water flows from off the hillsides around here, and a lot of water in the past came down in this area. So we have made provisions for that. So where we had initially, we had 3 major drainage systems, we have now included additional drains to ensure that the water here at the Argyle International Airport is properly taken care of, and we will have no fear of flooding in the area because the drains are large and they are effective. So from here we're going to go across to the terminal building where the aprons are being paved at this time. While we are here at the apron side of the Argyle International Airport, and the aprons are located just in front of the terminal building. Well, these aprons, anyway, the commercial and general aviation aprons. Of course, the cargo terminal is going to be constructed towards my left, and we will also have the cargo apron being done in that area. But for now, we're concentrating on these ones over here, the commercial and the general aviation apron. Now, we have anticipated, this is why this is so exciting for us. We've anticipated the start of final pavement works for such a long time, and it is finally here. We did say to you that when we start final pavement, it will begin with the concrete works first, and you can see that being manifested here with the concrete works being done here on the apron. Now where they're working here, this is on the commercial apron area, and they started on Tuesday. That's Tuesday the 17th of June, and this is what they have done so far. So you can see that they're making tremendous strides, a lot of progress. Now they have done all of this work in only 3 days, and right now they are laying molds behind us so that they can continue with the pavement work here at the Argyle International Airport. When they're finished with this area, they'll move along further north and they will continue to work on the general aviation area. So the concrete works, we're starting with those first, and once we have significantly advanced this work, we will see the start of other pavement works. Of course, we are anticipating the start of the pavement of the runway, which will not be too far behind. The area of the runway that we had to take up is right now being replaced. We are putting back that layer and that will soon be finished. And so the work here at the Argyle International Airport continues. We're asking you to continue to stay with us. Support the project in whatever way you can. If it means that you prefer it, that is great. Continue to pray and give us your support, and we will have this project ready. We are working towards having it substantially completed towards the end of this year. Of course, come early 2015, we're going to have some other work to do to tidy things up so that we can prepare this airport to be operational by the summer of 2015. Work with us, continue to support us, and continue to pray that God will give us the strength we need, the wherewithal, the finances we need. Everything would work according to plan, and we will have it done as so desired. So that is all from the IADC update this week. We'll join us again next week, God willing, when we'll have another update for you. Until then, take care.